If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. God proclaims today that He will direct you with His gaze. I will be so near and personal with you that you will comprehend, without uttering a single word, precisely what I wish and seek from you at any moment. I am craving that dialogue. My spirit traverses the entire planet in search of those who will worship me in that spirit and in that truth. I desire slaves who seek not only closeness with the word but also with the mouth, the lips that articulate that word. I summon the bride. Just as the bridegroom yearns for the bride, so does my heart yearn for that bride who will proclaim, "Let him kiss me with the kisses of his lips, for his love surpasses wine." The Father asserts that a greater relationship is attainable. There exist depths of closeness that have yet to be experienced on earth. It surpasses the vintage of any divine movement or spiritual wine recognized in previous eras. I am guiding you beyond superficial human happiness or exhilaration derived from external conditions. I am facilitating direct communion between us, spirit to spirit. My Holy Spirit is encompassing and surrounding your human spirit. I am leading you to a state of unity with me that will make it difficult to discern where I conclude and where you begin. Are you capable of enduring such an experience? I am imparting power to you so that you may transcend the trivial and simplistic comprehension of walking in my kingdom and confidently surrender yourself to a renewed faith in me. God proclaims today, imbibe profoundly from my rejuvenating essence. I am the water from the stone that accompanies you to every arid location. When you are spiritually dehydrated and yearning for solace, understand that I will surge within you, bestowing my mercy and power. Refrain from engaging in the unfulfilling distractions and diversions of the world. Discover your resources and inspiration within me. Ultimately, your joy will be amplified, and your slumber will be restful. You will recline in tranquility and awaken to the new conditions I have arranged for you. Do not permit yourself to assume that change is delayed. I am the deity of abruptness, and upon my entrance into the bow of your vessel, you will unexpectedly arrive at the shore. This is your moment, and this is your time. I will not delay my actions till your misery becomes severe. This is the day of salvation. This is the moment I will support you. I am a constant source of assistance during difficult times. I am not distanced from you in any manner, nor do I derive any satisfaction from your anguish and distress. Turn your gaze towards me. Decline to respond once more to those who are criticizing you. Your location is determined by your focus. Disregard them. Reject the deception of appearances and have faith in the certainty of my favor to rescue you and establish you on the foundation of my faithfulness. This is your allocation, and this is the strategy one am designing for your life. Your eyes shall behold it, and you shall exult. God instructs you today to act contrary to the spirit that seeks to restrain you and divert you from your season of blessings. Advance with trust into your spiritual environment, and the sky will unveil, while the earth will reciprocate with favor and blessings in all aspects of your life. Rather than yielding to the surrounding stress and anxiety, depending on your trust, the measure of faith I have bestowed upon you, to imbue you with confidence, indeed, even the audacity to anticipate my power actively operating in your favor. Have faith in the efforts I have undertaken and persist in within you. Similar to my spirit, you can also traverse locations and engage in activities by mastering collaboration with me. My inherent disposition is one of dominion, granting you the capacity to terrify the adversary. No matter the number of opposing forces in battle, you and I, in faith, remain the majority. Your strength is formidable due to my presence alongside you. You possess an indomitable energy that cannot be depleted or surpassed. When I stated, "Occupy till I come," I did not intend for you to remain inactive. I have summoned and consecrated you to venture forth and seize all that I have designated for you, which encompasses the entirety of the globe. God proclaims, "I am one, and we are one." Understand that our connection ensures that any location you inhabit will be bright and dynamic. Let your energy emanate positivity into the environment and dispel negativity. Disseminate the positive endeavors I am undertaking through you and cultivate a nurturing atmosphere for them to encounter the joy of Jesus. This defines your mission and identity. Recall that all belongs to me, and as I reside inside you, you hold the authority to alter anything. Your presence within me renders you the preeminent influence in any environment you inhabit. Venture outside your comfort zone and embody my essence for the world to see. God proclaims today, "Take pride in me." The Father assures that you will never experience shame when you place your confidence in me and recognize my influence in your life. You need not remain silent regarding my actions. You are confident that I am actively engaged in your life, therefore share this with others. Demonstrate to your friends and loved ones that you possess confidence in a favorable outcome. Demonstrate to your adversaries and critics that you remain undaunted by their remarks. Inform your critics that their expectations will not influence your actions. Exhibit no trepidation in the presence of the adversary. You are aware of the subsequent events. You understand that I am currently at work. I have consistently demonstrated my capabilities. There is no need for embarrassment. The Father asserts that He is not constrained by convention in His actions inside your life. You may ponder and conjecture over my forthcoming actions. You may possess suggestions regarding my potential actions or decisions. All that determines which methods and approaches will be excluded from subsequent developments. I take pleasure in subverting your anticipations. I take pleasure in demonstrating the exceptional and distinctive transformation I provide in your life. You will observe your outcome, but it will not manifest as you anticipate. It will not align with others' expectations. Others will observe the innovation I introduce to you and be perplexed. They will deduce that it cannot possibly be God, as God would not act in that manner. I am designating you as the exemplar of the extraordinary, the singular, and the unforeseen, for I take joy in you, and it is my sovereign pleasure to elevate and bless you today. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. God implores you today to relinquish all effort and tension that have encumbered you. You no longer need to bear that burden, as I am completing a transformative work in your life. Rely on me to guide you into the completeness of my tranquility and repose. Dearest, you are not destined to be subjugated by fear and anxiety. I have summoned you to a life of liberation and happiness. I wish to convey that I stand with you in every phase of your life. I stand with you in both triumphs and tribulations, and I shall never abandon you nor neglect you. Allow me to guide you to a sanctuary where you can encounter the entirety of my love and obtain the grace necessary for every moment. My yoke is manageable, and my burden is insubstantial. Come to me, those who are fatigued and burdened, and I shall provide you with respite. The concluding efforts I am undertaking in your life will yield an unprecedented outcome. You will observe my hand acting in your favor, and you will witness opportunities unfolding for you. Trust in me, and I will lead you to the anticipated conclusion I have for you. God proclaims today that you are entering new realms of my magnificence. The Father states that there are no restrictions on the depths you may explore in my realm. My children have assumed that they must perish to attain greater fame. I assert to you today that the greater splendor is within you, in your heart, as a result of the new birth experience. The quantity of my spirit within you now is identical to that which will remain upon your departure from this existence. I do not need the mechanism of physical death to elevate you to greater heights and profound depths within me. Death constitutes an adversary, the final adversary to be vanquished. Cease to perceive death as a pathway to elevated realms of existence in my presence. The enduring abodes I have arranged for you exist not alone in eternity but also in this life. My objective is to ensure that the complete dividend and advantage of the cross are realized not only in the future but also in the present. Can you accept this as a response now? Religion typically asserts beliefs regarding the afterlife, but I assert that my kingdom exists in the present, and the eternity within you now is no less than that which will be experienced when you physically stand before me in a glorified form. Decide to don the crown now, which you will graciously relinquish at my feet later. Governance and sovereignty commence immediately. Traversing the kingdom is an immediate endeavor. The sensation of completeness is an immediate feeling that completely embodies your identity and enables you to serve as a vessel of glory to those in darkness. The Father proclaims that the greater glory resides inside you, upon you, and emanates from you. Embody that illumination. Become that illumination. Permit the course of my existence to establish its limits and reveal the extraordinary, even today, as you venture forth to celebrate and offer praise and worship before me this day, declares the Father. Divine guidance today advises against succumbing to distractions. Once the adversary realizes that you remain steadfast in your commitment to my kingdom, distractions in your life will significantly decrease. Your adversary will not expend effort on an ineffective approach against you. Cease responding to that call upon its arrival. You anticipate the discourse will culminate in frustration and fury. Decline to peruse the text from hell. Eliminate that email without perusal. Avoid succumbing to the enemy's distractions that distort your emotions and deprive you of joy. Today, I urge you, declares the Father, to assume accountability and authority over every entry point into your life, heart, and mind. Reject the corrupt communications that infiltrate your life from others, the media, and even your nearest associates. When they express regret for their hypocrisy, do not pretend to share in their sorrow. When they vocalize their disbelief, do not conform to their demands. Resolve to be untroubled by everything, directing your affections and mental focus on who I am and what I am doing, rather than any other matters. By doing so, dear one, you will engage with my presence and ascend to a heightened degree of authority with prompt outcomes. God proclaims today that your moments are within my control. The subsequent events are not determined by man or finally by you. I am a sovereign deity, and in my sovereignty, I have cherished you and will perpetually love you with my eternal affection. My love is an unwavering certainty that will endure when all of existence has been folded like a garment and discarded. My affection for you will endure with the same intensity eons from now as it did the instant the nails penetrated my hands and feet. I love you for the sake of loving you, and I shall continue to love you. Your purpose in life and position on earth is to understand my love, familiarize yourself with it, and embody the beloved. Before any other objectives on the agenda I have established for you, love takes precedence. Therefore, venture forth now and embody my cherished one. I am disinterested in any sacrifice, assignment, or work in your day that does not arise from the profound response of your heart to my love. The Father proclaims, love defines my essence. My vocation is love. My presence here is motivated by love, and my commitment to you is unwavering and eternal. No human measurement exists that can adequately encompass the magnitude, profundity, and extent of my love for you. You are cherished. You are enveloped with affection. The Father declares, you are encircled. You may as well surrender and embrace love today. Divine assurance indicates that your patience is being recompensed now. The Father declares that a deluge of my presence is cascading into your life now. The seeds you have planted are being nourished and are emerging from the soil of your heart. The seeds of faith are imperishable. They are immortal. They perpetually contain the essence of life, the essence of my spirit within them. Do not mourn, nor be discouraged when the harvest is delayed. Your patience guarantees that you will achieve the anticipated conclusion and the promised result. I have made you exceedingly valuable promises, and they will not falter. Resolve internally to await the rains of my spirit to cultivate what has been sown via your prayers and aspirations for your farthest desires and greatest dreams realized. Before the video continues, I request you to comment Amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. The Father asserts that he is an adept farmer. I never experienced crop failure. Your prayers will not result in a failed harvest. There will be no necessity to till under unproductive seed and attempt anew. You have requested, supplicated, and maintained faith, and the yield will be abundant. Exercise patience. Maintain anticipation. My kingdom resembles a guy who sows his seed and departs, day and night, and behold, it germinates, while he is unaware of the process. Cease your speculation over the methods by which I will fulfill my commitments to you. Focus on the outcome and entrust the process to me. Cease unearthing your prayer seed and becoming exasperated due to its lack of growth. I am neither a man who would deceive nor the son of a man who would retract. Your commitments to me in prayer will manifest as you maintain patient anticipation for the blessings, both past and present, that my presence will cultivate in your heart and life. God encourages you today to find solace in your heart despite the problems you are encountering. Resolve to discover your ultimate joy in me and my presence within your life. Although happiness may be transient, my ineffable delight is a profound reservoir that dwells inside you through my indwelling spirit, which finds repose in your human spirit, my selected abode. In stressful circumstances, seek the rock that nurtured you, for I created you for prosperity and blessing, not hardship or grief. Have faith in my provision. I will be the manna upon the ground each morning and the water from the rock at every campsite along your journey. The Father advises us to disregard the past. Forgive, relinquish, bestow blessings, and progress. There is no necessity to linger on the prior evidence or misfortune. It is time to progress. Refrain from becoming fixated on the past and continue to pursue and advance in me. My depths will lead you to places where the superficial and insipid currents of saccharine religion cannot reach. I am named faithful, declares the Father, and I shall remain steadfast in both past triumphs and current challenges. I am the essence of existence, and I embody your health, sustenance, and abundant resources that fulfill every requirement. Do not depend on humans for your sustenance. Instead, recognize that I am Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides. Trust me, and I will enhance your physique throughout periods of scarcity. I will ensure that you are the sole survivor. Avoid succumbing to misguided dependencies. Instead, heed my call to ascend to the elevated realms where the covenant is established and the burning bush is located. I am your identity, and this constitutes your share in life now. God proclaims today that you are purified by the word I convey to you. The Father proclaims the distinction between washing and cleansing in my spirit. When the world's corruption taints your spirit, approach me for rejuvenation. In all instances from the Old Testament, the filthy invariably defiled the pure upon contact. There existed a singular exception. When an unclean object contacts flowing water, the flowing water remains uncontaminated. I am the flowing river in your existence. I have instilled within you streams of living water that emanate from you as a testimonial to my love and my purity in your life. Despite the strain you may face, understand that the strength of the stream within you surpasses the force of the adversary attempting to penetrate your defenses. The internal pressure of my spirit within you is greater than the external pressure of the enemy attempting to corrupt you. Just as the Israelites sang to the rock and water emerged, so let your tongue extol my praises, and the rejuvenation of my spirit will purify you. My spirit embodies purification, dear one. Redemption from sin and liberation from worldly corruption are essential and required. Approach the source of water, the springs of flowing water, the genuine river of my spirit that currently runs within you. It is not a metaphor for a river, it is a river in reality, as formidable as any on earth, emanating from my heart into your life and obliterating every attack of the adversary. Chant to that river. Invoke with your words for my river to emerge, as the saints of antiquity did. Accept and be purified. Accept and rejuvenate. Embrace renewal, healing, and transformation today through my healing river. God declares today, you have sought results. Dedicate yourself to my process. Focusing on the ultimate objective necessitates an understanding of the underlying process. The process will instill discipline in you. The process will expedite your progress. The process will necessitate that you bear your cross and follow me. The process necessitates your undivided attention on me while disregarding all else. Refrain from succumbing to distractions. Decline to want immediate responses, as it is not my practice. Proclaim to your spirit, heed my words, declare to your soul, I am not facing a dilemma, I am transforming. Upon recognizing that issues are merely processes culminating in a conclusion, one cannot help but smile, celebrate, and persist in progress. The Father asserts that to achieve growth, one must embrace the fertilizer. Listen to my words, dear one. In the absence of an ox, the trough remains unsoiled. Nonetheless, substantial gains arise from the ox's labor. Cease insisting that the ox tidy up after itself. Cease requesting that I refine the procedure to get the outcome you have been soliciting from me. I shall assist you. I will enlighten you. I shall articulate my thoughts through you and impart the wisdom to navigate challenges as if they were nothing. Others may perceive you as irrational for not being mired in procedural minutiae, due to the overarching vision of potential I am illustrating for your life. God proclaims that now He is bestowing His marvel upon your life. You will be exceptional because I am imparting my awe to you. Reject monotony. Cease to be startled or amazed by my identity within you. Do not permit the currents of stagnant religious monotony to engulf you in the void of the ordinary. Ascend from the realm of normal into the elevated sphere of my favor. I am extending this kindness to you. The magnitude of my favor is bestowed upon you today. Discard all malevolent rumors and contemptible opinions of others that contradict my assertions regarding you. Those who have condemned and vilified you are soon to be entirely overturned and forcibly drawn into my joy. I will liberate them from their repugnant dispositions, and although they had previously resisted you, they will soon exceed even your compliance in the very decisions for which they formerly opposed you. Do not permit anyone to position themselves as your adversary. Counteract the deeds of malevolence via acts of love. Adore them extravagantly. Adore them profusely. Adore them with exuberance. Proceed to pursue the kingdom. They will ascertain the solution if they must attend remedial classes in the hereafter. Do not oppose malevolence. Reject bitterness. Refrain from seeking retribution. Simply celebrate. Express gratitude. Submit to me and allow all to manage with your entirety as you persist in finding joy in me. Your share is my joy. Your joy in me will overshadow the attention-seeking tactics of the Pharisees and hypocrites who cannot tolerate your profound joy in me. Refrain from harboring resentments. Do not succumb to bitterness, strive for improvement. Individuals who choose not to harbor bitterness will accumulate frequent flyer miles in the realms of faith, enabling them to soar and swiftly reach their ultimate destination. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house.